Hi YouTube! Welcome back to this week's Monday Bites. I'm Vivian Chan, and congratulations to the class of 2017. That tassel was definitely worth the hassle. I have 3 great delicious bites to celebrate with you. You can have these at any graduation party. There are 1 savory and 2 sweets. We're going to start off with our savory bite. I'm going to show you guys how to make a healthy sloppy Joe potato, but mini, Avi. And it's great because they're poppable, they're delicious, and who doesn't like them? They're grab and go. What I have here right now is just some softened mirepoix. Mirepoix is just a fancy word for chopped up celery, onion, and carrot. Then we're gonna add some good old ground turkey. Woo! I feel like ground turkey never gets any love. It's always, you know, ground beef, ground pork, so we're gonna give a little love to our ground turkey. If you're not a turkey fan, no worries. You can always add sweet sausage because it's delicious, or even hot. And of course, tofu. Yes, I said tofu. I know I'm not a big tofu fan, but we have an incredibly delicious weeknight dinner on Food Network, and it's a tofu, sloppy Joe tofu. Trust me, you can't even taste the difference. What I just added was some ketchup, sweet chili sauce, and some water with our veggies. Add some chili powder and garlic powder. We're going to season to taste at the end so you have better control. So you're going to bring this to high heat. Break down your turkey. The back of your spoon. Keep stirring. This is also a great mashup, which you guys know by now. I love my mashups. Whoop. So once this goes on high heat, you're just going to let it simmer. It's going to cook very, very quickly. You just don't want any pink. Pink means it's raw. You're going to get sick. Don't do that. All right, we're going to let this hang out, and we're going to go for our vessel now, our little potato car. Awesome. Let this hang. Putting in a flat surface also helps. More surface area. All right. Let this hang out. Make sure nothing catches on fire this time. So now we have these part-cooked, pre-cooked potatoes, and they're just little ones, not too small, but this is the perfect bite. 1 bite and done. Another great hack that I used, that I've showed you guys before, but I wanted to reiterate this time, was to use your deviled egg dish. Many times we use it for Easter or holidays, but hey, take that guy out. It's very useful. What you want to do is cut a flat bottom off your little potato friend. Then you're gonna scoop out just the top, and it's the perfect little vessel. Again, trim the little bottom, scoop out the top, using a 1/4 teaspoon.
And then how did you pre-cook those potatoes?
Sarah asked a great question. How did I cook these potatoes? So I just put them all into cold water with salt, kosher salt, bring them to a boil, and then let them simmer. You want to have the water about 1 inch until it's covered. And then you just let them cool. Put them in the, drain them, put them in the colander, let them hang out. So there we have it. You have all these little bits, and I know it's not perfect for the party, but you know what you could do? You can save them, toss them up in your own little potato salad. Potato salad for 1, no waste. So we're gonna put this here. Check on our filling. Whew, it is almost ready. Cooks very quickly. You know what, I'm gonna let it cook a little longer. I don't wanna rush it. I don't want anyone to get sick. So we're gonna come back to this. Let it go on low and slow. So it's a little cliffhanger. So why don't we talk about dessert? Because I love sweets. So everyone's, I know it's all over the internet and everyone's talking about them. Hello, trendy Rosé Gummies. We have a great recipe link for you. Feel free to click it. They're so easy, 30 minutes from start to finish, including the chill time. These are also a fantastic, I'm gonna show you right here. These are also little fantastic goodie bags for your friends and your guests at your party. And if you don't like booze, you can swap it out for fruit juice or other kind of boozy flavors if you don't like wine. So, but let's get started on this guy. So, right next to our dear friend, little turkey, hang out here. We just have equal We just have equal parts of sugar and water, and then I pureed some strawberries, strained it, and add everything back to the pot. Look how pretty that color is. You do want to strain the strawberries because the seeds will make the gummies not look as translucent as an iconic gummy bear. So after that, you're going to bring this on very, very low heat.
And then could I use a different fruit?
Yes. Sarah asked if she can use a different fruit. Of course. Personalize it. Make it fun. If you like pineapple, use that. What else? Kiwi. That's another fun one. Or you could just use plain old fruit juice like orange juice. That's fun too. We're going to add some rosé because it is a rosé gummy after all. And then we're going to have some unflavored gelatin powder. Then the hack here is to gently sprinkle it in so it doesn't clump up. If it clumps up, it's not the end of the world, but it is, why, if you could prevent it, why not? Continue to stir. And you don't want to bring this to a boil because it can cook off the booze. And hello, these are boozy gummies. So continue to stir. Sarah asked, what about our vegetarian friends? Hey, you don't want to use gelatin powder, that's A-okay. Use agar-agar. Just play around with the ratios because of the strength of the agar-agar. And I made margarita gummies this weekend for my friend, and guess what? I swapped out the booze, and you guys can do this too, personalize it. I swapped out the booze. Instead of half a cup of wine, I used a quarter cup of margarita mix and a quarter cup of tequila. And let me tell you, those were a hit. So you want this just simmering, multitasking. Oh, our turkey is ready. Let's just let this hang out. And we'll finish that right after we're done with our gummies. Continue to stir. All right, that light simmer. Let's go back to the front. Transfer your mixture into a liquid measuring cup with a spout because it's very important and it'll be your best friend. What you're gonna do is get a little silicone mold that you can get on the internet. I got a little gummy bear one. They have a little rose one. There's also dinosaurs, any other gummy worms, whatever you like. They're all available. But make sure you get silicone because you know what? That's gonna be the best hack when you pop them out. This does take a little practice, but it's not the end of the world if you don't fill them perfectly because you know what? If your gummy bear has wings, there's just more to eat. So I'm not gonna bore you by filling all 53, I counted, gummies. But you get the gist of this. You just keep pouring them on. I'm a messy pourer. Okay, look at the speedy way. Probably shouldn't be doing this, but look, you just go back. Super quick, make this fun. Ask your friends to help. And after you're done filling them, which I'm not gonna waste your time with, you just pop them in the fridge. I'm gonna hang on and show you the swap. And we're gonna continue with finish our little potatoes because our turkey's ready. So now that our hot sloppy Joe mix is ready, you're gonna take your little potatoes, scoop out a little bit, fill them in. Whew, be careful of your fingers. Continue. And believe it or not, these are healthy. Probably the healthiest thing you're gonna eat all day. If you guys don't like potatoes, you guys can change this to sweet potato and use a regular one for dinner. Plop, plop, plop. And because the filling is so hot, whew, you're gonna top it off with some shredded cheddar. And it's gonna get oozy. If it's not hot enough because you're making this ahead and you're just assembling, feel free to pop them in the broiler and they'll make that cheese melt. Or if you have a torch, use it. Firepower. There you go. And you're gonna top it off with some chives, chopped chives, or scallion, whatever you like, but that's a nice pop of color. So now we finished our savory bite. We're gonna show you the swap of our delicious gummies. Ta-da! Our little friends. So, remember I told you about silicone? Look. Look how easy that was. Comes right out. There you go, our little tribe, a little squad. And then you pop them into a little bag, tie them up, and then believe it or not, it's a really, really good and edible gift for your friends. Last thing, I'm not gonna hold you for much longer. Last thing, if graduation party has to have cake. I love cake. So that's your welcome to bite 3. With this, I just have some mini chocolate cupcakes. The recipe does have a ganache recipe. Omit that, you don't need the frosting because what we're gonna do is turn this little guy. If you wanna really cheat, you can use box mix or you can just get them made already. Take off his little wrapper, like so. I'm gonna show you 4. And then what I have is some melted chocolate. It was melted, it's not anymore. But you know what we're gonna do? We are just going to take a little spatula. You just need it as glue. If you use the zip top bag, that's great, because you know what? You can snip the tip and just drizzle. But hey, life happens, and you're just gonna take a little. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab, dab. More. Okay. Woo. And then I took a chocolate bar, cut them into squares. And look, see something familiar? It's the same thing on my head. Plop. And of course, the tassel. So just add a little dab of your quote-unquote glue. Okay, get these mini chocolate covered candies. They're multicolored. Hey, if you have a school color, use them. Let's go with green for the veg, orange for the kitchen, red for fun, and blue. And then we have these candy ropes that you can get at the store. I only have 3 colors, so we'll have 2 pinks. And then you're gonna cut them into little 2-inch-ish trim the bottom to make a little tassel. Edible. Ah. That didn't work out well, but it happens. Hey, it's fine. It's all edible. Oopsie. You get the point. They look like this, guys. Well, there you have it. 3 delicious bites. I want to say congratulations. Hats off to you guys for a great, successful milestone. And you know what? Mondays don't have to bite. Just celebrate it the right way. Bye, guys.